There's Charmayne James Rodman. She won 10 straight world championships in barrel racing. Riding Magic, she's chasing that 11th world title this year. The leaders coming into the final round is Amy Dale, the defending world champion Kristin Peterson, right on her heels. And we will also see the 10-time world champion Charmayne James Rodman. We start, though, with Ramona Scott from Laveen, Arizona. Ramona just racing for the money today. She is not going to make it to the NFR.
Well, just making the finals here at the Cow Palace is a feat also. They bring 20 girls back to the finals. They ran 2 go-arounds of competition to bring them into this last day of competition. She rounds that 3rd and final barrel. She's on top of the ground. We'll see if it makes any advantage.
16:04 for Ramona Scott. Next to work, Karen Gleason. This is the wife of Brad Gleason from Enos, Montana.
Yes, it is. We watched Brad have a little bad luck, broke the barrier in the steer wrestling. We'll see what Karen can do. 2nd barrel is up. As she heads in at 3rd and final barrel, all the barrels are clean, so there's no penalties. We'll just see how fast this brown horse can run. Excellent run for Karen Gleason.
16:01, so she takes the lead in the average. You know, a year ago, we really got a good preview to the National Finals Rodeo in the barrel racing. Kristin Peterson beating Sherry Potter and Charmayne Rodman, and also Deb Mohan here. Could have another preview today.
Well, a preview to a rodeo that puts a lot of pressure on people. But you talk about pressure. Debbie Guelly came here ranked 16th in the world. She needs to win here at the Cow Palace, and she put together an excellent run.
Well, there's Charmayne Rodman. She won all 10 of her world titles and more than $1 million on Scamper. This, of course, though, is Magic, the paint horse that she really cracked out hard on last year, and she has had some success on this paint horse.
Well, most of the money she has won has been on Magic, but she has used Scamper a few times this year. On her way to another National Finals Rodeo, 12 in a row. That's an amazing feat for any event, especially in the barrel race, and on 2 different horses.
Well, she finished number 6 in the world a year ago. She is number 12 today as Elaine Wells from Elk Grove, California, gets ready.
One thing here at the Cow Palace, most rodeos they can run in or out of an alley. Here they run in and out of the roping chutes. That means the horses have to get ready to come to a complete stop right at the end of this run. And horses have a tendency to scotch or slow down or even want to stop a little early, and it can affect the times.
16.50. Here's Susie Sepala. 2 years ago, she won here at the Cow Palace, and that vaulted her into her first National Finals Rodeo. She's kind of hoping to recreate that magic again today.
I like watching this big sorrel horse run. In fact, I'd like to see this horse under me at the team roping in. Looks like a big heading horse. It's an excellent looking sorrel, can really drive out of the barrels as she goes around that 3rd and final turn. Looking at the clock, 16:15.
Needed 16 flat to take the lead in the average as we go to Barbara Merrill.
2 national finals under her belt, 92 and 93. She's not in the top 20 right now, but that doesn't mean that Barb can't come to the Cow Palace and walk away with a win. This little sorrel horse drives hard in and out of the barrels. All the barrels stand. No one knocked a barrel over, which is a pretty amazing feat in itself.
Well, like Susie, she needed 16 flat to take the lead in the average. She's just a little bit fast or a little bit slow. Danyelle Campbell now from Las Vegas, currently number 12 in the world.
Well, she needs a 16 and 12/100. She's on the bottom of the ground. But this horse is real fast. It gets through the barrels real good. You see how some horses slide in and out of them. This horse drives hard, clear through the turn. Watch the clock. Here it is, 15.90. That is unbelievable.
So there's the new leader in the average. Danyelle trying to qualify for her first NFR. It looks like she is safely in the top 15. Now to a lady who a year ago stole all the thunder in Las Vegas. Here's the defending world champion, Kristin Peterson, riding that great horse, Bozo.
I like to watch this horse run. Watch him as he drives out of the barrel. He turns and runs so hard out of the barrel that he makes up any time he lost if he slides going into him. As he drives out of that 3rd and final turn, this little horse tries hard all the time and almost gets that 15.90.
Well, she doesn't take the lead in the go-around, but she does take the lead in the average, and the only person that can catch her now is Amy Dale from Washington.
Well, last year, Amy Dale almost made the national finals. As that horse blows by that 2nd barrel, that's going to hurt her, I think, a little bit on her time. running against some excellent times now at 15.490 to take the lead in the go-around. Is not going to be enough. That little mistake, I think, really cost Amy.
Well, just like a year ago, Kristin Peterson saddles up and wins here in San Francisco. It caps another great regular season. Bozo will be tough again in Las Vegas. Charmayne Rodman finishes a strong fourth. As it turned out, Kristi's win here last year turned out to be destiny.
Yeah, the Cow Palace, if I wouldn't have come here last year, I wouldn't have won the world with the money I won here. And it was so good to me last year, I had to come back, and it sure paid off. It's a good rodeo.
With the win here in San Francisco, Kristin Peterson pulls away from the pack in our Wrangler Series stand.